Good morning, St Michael's Hospice.
Sad things happen, tragic things happen, but it's not a sad place, and a lot of people can be very fearful, oh, I'm going to hospice. Blimey, what's that going to be like? And they walk in and there's so much laughter.
Morning.
Morning.
I'm Mark Benton, and I'm ambassador to one of the most remarkable hospices in the South East.
This incredible building with its beautiful gardens is St Michael's Hospice. Since 1987, it's been providing excellent holistic care throughout Hastings and Rother.
Last year alone, the hospice welcomed 300 adult inpatients and carried out 3,000 hospice at home visits. Helping keep the show on the road is the donation centre.
Done well today, we get some good bits.
All of our items are donated by our supporters across Hastings and Rother.
More for you.
We operate a service where we can go and collect from people's houses. We've got 2 vans that go out daily.
Thank you.
John, we've got this donation of maps. We've got antique maps from a huge book that's been donated from 1883.
This book of maps could be valuable and an essential source of funding.
We can get a wide range of items here. We can get everything from teacups to wedding dresses, from boxes of books to silk paintings.
Yes, what's really interesting about the age of these maps is that things that you associate with Paris, like the Eiffel Tower, are not on here.
It costs around £6 million a year to run the hospices and all the services that we provide, and a third of that is funded by the government, by the NHS, and the rest is generously donated by the community.
Most of our higher end items will go to our e-commerce department, and that encapsulates 2 eBay shops, an Amazon site, and also 8 books.
I had a quick look online, and value-wise, I think we're looking at least £30–40 for each one, and some of them over £100.
Yes, I would think so.
First and foremost, the money that we raise every day goes to the care of our patients. We're providing to their needs. And then we have lots of other services that we provide. So we have our day services here, which is the people we support here who come in on a Monday to Thursday. We provide a spiritual care, we provide bereavement services. So all those different services that we provide to both the people we support in day services and to our inpatients.
Morning, David. Mate.
We have nurses who work 24/7, 365 days a year, and doctors who will go out into the community and look after those patients.
Okay, here we go, mate. You ready?
People come in several different reasons. One reason is obviously end-of-life care. This patient really needs to come into the hospice and use our specialist care for those days, hours, to help them at that period of their lives.
Malcolm is my father. He had a bad night a couple of weeks ago, and the hospice called me in the morning, and they'd been with him most of the night, and they'd sat with him, and they were still sitting with him when I arrived. So they don't like to leave you if you're distressed or upset or in pain.
What people think of a hospice is the place where you go to die. But what I have found out is that it's not the case at all. It's a place you come to recuperate and be looked after 24 hours a day with such caring people that just makes you feel better.
Many of the families have been looking after their loved one, because it can be a great burden for them. It's really tough looking after a loved one 24 hours a day. So they've been a carer for so long. They'll come to the hospice and we can take that burden off them, and they can return to being wife, a daughter, a friend, which I think that's the best part of it.
I know that he's been looked after, and I know that I don't have to worry all the time that he's, in pain.
The hospice is more than just a building. We support the majority of our patients in the community setting. We went out from this building to support 1,049 patients last year. The majority of these patients were supported by our hospice at home nurses, but also our hospice neighbours. Hospice neighbours are volunteers that go into patients' homes to provide them with one-to-one practical support. These are things such as help with shopping, help with chores around the house, to provide some company, and even dog walking. So really whatever practical support their client might require.
The Hospice at Home is a free service, and it's accessed by referral from the patient's health professional. The Hospice at Home team operates 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. The team helps the individual patient, it also helps their families and also their friends. Not only do we provide actual visits to the community, we also are available for telephone support. So it provides the relative or the patient with contact with a member of the Hospice at Home team. And from that telephone call, we can then decide whether a visit is needed or whether we need to refer to a different service.
Other patients will come in with what we call sort of reversible causes. So they're a palliative patient, but they have something that our doctors can help them with so they can go home for a few weeks, a few months. If it's their preferred place of care or the preferred place that they'd like to die, that's our job done as well. We've got them over this period where they're in a lot of trouble, but we've got them to a place where they can go home. So either just for a couple of months to just be with their family or just be in their own surroundings, and then return to us for the end of their life. That's where we take over again. Or they can die at home, which is where they wish to be.
St Michael's Hospice provides excellent care and support for the residents of Hastings and Rother when they need it the most.
Yeah, you love your job actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I do.
The hospice is the heart of a community that gives so much to keep our services going. From our lottery to volunteering to fundraising, there really are so many ways to get involved. Please, support the hospice in any way you can. You can give by texting 700 70 with the message STMH02, followed by £5, £10 or as much as you can afford. Or donate online, stmichaelshospice.com/donate. Thank you.